The man, Maduanwusi Maxwell Chukwu, was born to the family of chukwumezie okk of the Uhara family in Adogbalato Kingdom of Ogu in Enugu area of West Africa. His father gave him the name, Maduanwusi. Maduanwusi implies that one should not be happy when others are suffering. He was later given the baptismal name, Maxwell. But impressed with the implication of the name his father gave him, he discovered that many found Maduanwusi very difficult to pronounce. He, thus, anglicized Maduanwusi to Maduanwusi, making Maduanwusi almost coming to the same phonetic index with the Igbo word, Maduanwusi. Maduanwusi went through torturous moments in his bid to get educated. His father was a great inspiration and a focal point in his primal meditation upon life. Maduanwusi's love for education and spiritual knowledge, or the enlightenment of the inner man, was unparalleled. Getting his degree in computer science, he thought that the door to a dream life would open up. No. He discovered to his dismay that his life's circumstances were full of experiences, and each experience opened a door to another level of awareness. He was face to face with the grim realities of what about 85% of humans of all races face daily in life. It was then that he realized that his life was drawn more to spiritual enlightenment and selfless service to humanity to reduce the suffering of the earth people. He had a heightened spiritual training with a Satguru. He studied several scriptures, including the Sanskrit holy works, the Bible, the Quran, and some other great works of some mystery schools. Maduanwusi discovered that man, basically, is not sincere to his conscience when the issue of religion and spirituality are concerned. He discovered that love, which should be the central focus of religions, often abused because of fundamentalism and sectarianism. He discovered that in place of love, institutionalized hatred was silently enthroned. He was in shocks to discover that in the myriads of religions and their dogmas, such issues as sectarian war, religious fundamentalism and extreme violence and antagonism hatched by one religion against another religion or against a people, existed. He was in shocks to discover that man destroyed his own spirituality through blood, anger and violence. A lot of people are mere cannibals. Here, some of the stabilizing influences keeping the human biospiritual powers in harmony are atrophied. Seeing the level of the ignorance of the 21st century man, Maduanwusi Maxwell Chukwu went without food for 7 days, crying within. The world was heading to doom. Unfortunately, several religious heads knew the doom coming when hatred displaces all the supreme energies of love, but none has the courage to speak up. Universal love must be built up in people's biospiritual makeup, or else the next 50 years of man's history through time would be written in blood and disasters. The global thunders could be unleashed. The urge to speak up, to tell the truth of man's ignorance, and to give man physical and spiritual salvation prompted Maduanwusi Maxwell Chukwu creatively got together men of evolved spirituality to take up the task of letting people understand and work in line with nature's stipulations, and natural laws that guarantee true love, peace and heightened creativity. He created the Universal Brotherhood and Love Awareness. He went all out to design this website and designed the processes of training members to be resourceful to the entire universal system. It's now possible for man to go beyond the infantile mindset of racism, social and political rascality, and the evils of irreligious religions. He has now devoted his life to finding the solution to man's funny attitude of the mind. Man's funny attitude of mind is the reason why man is suffering in such an abundance-rich abode as planet Earth. In an abode of abundance, an abode where all things are offered free, but on a condition that love must be institutionalized, man is suffering because he has lost that grace. When war is given instead of love, several other disasters must sprout from that singular abuse of man's mind of supernaturality. Universal Brotherhood and Love Awareness, UBLA, will continue to be the strong pillars of those who want man to continue living on planet Earth. There is a paradisiacal homestead already being built on Earth. One Earth, one people. Racism has died. Love is leading.